Evening, everyone. Oh my god, I can't see. Yo, how we doing? How we doing, Master Keith? All good? Sorry, I'm a bit late. I did say I was coming on at 8 o'clock, but it's been one of them days where literally, if it could go wrong and hold me up, it could go wrong and hold me up. Hello, Gaga snatched my wig. What time we at, everyone? It is nearly 11 o'clock PM here. $10.50, same as me, yeah. Hello, Test Tube, how you doing? What time we at, everyone? Let me know what time we're at, because I don't normally come on this late, do I? Oh yeah. Corey Short. How we doing? Are we liking the new green screen that I've done? It's I'm loving it. It can do anything. I had it when I first tried it. I had me floating through the air like I was in an aeroplane. So I'm just getting used to it. But I thought we'd have that battle scene in the background. Well, mapping like Future War. And then all the people that donate to the channel, you'll become commanders on the screen. I thought that would be a good way to thank everyone that donates to the channel. So, Mr. What is it? Dikovic. End of August is the most likely time we'll get the trailer. Most movies do the trailer like we've had, and then you'll get another one normally about 2 months before the movie breaks. So June, July, August, September, October. So September, October, and then the movie comes out beginning of November. So you're talking end of August, mid-August, end of August. That's when we'll get the trailer. We'll be lucky if we get one any sooner. Master Keith, TV spots sometimes drop randomly too. Is that at the Super Bowls and stuff like that, you mean? Yeah, because we do get them. But we don't get them here in the UK. That's American thing. But yeah, we might get a TV spot. I don't know how they work, you know. They're normally a minute long. They're expensive though, aren't they? Very, very, very expensive. So, was it $1 million a minute or something, or is it 5 million a minute? I read something really ridiculously high. It's a lot of money for a TV spot. Yeah, who can Google it and see how much a TV spot is a minute? I can't Google on here, so my other device is broke as well. So I had an iPad that my son uses. Well, it's his iPad and it's broke. Won't charge up. So that's me doomed for reading to you lot until I can get a new one. John Hicks, how you doing, mate? What's that question? Favourite post Cameron Terminator director? So, favourite director since Cameron is probably Ridley Scott. I'm not too impressed with his alien stuff, but do you think we'll get Spider-Man 4? I don't know, but I'm liking these Spider-Man movies. They're looking pretty good. I think what they're doing now, they're going into alternate universes. So that sounds all good to me. So I think it'd be all alternate universes and stuff. I'm not too, how do you put it? I'm not too clued up on these Marvel movies, but yeah, I do like the Spider-Mans, I've got to admit. So what's the Far From Home? Is that Spider-Man 3? You'll have to help me out here, I don't know. I'm going to be doing chats as well, live chats, where we just talk about every and anything instead of just Terminator as well. So like a man cave thing, and we'll just discuss every and anything that you want to. I think that'll be good. Oh, okay, sorry, yeah, post, probably, I don't know, who did Terminator 3? I know MCG did Salvation, so whoever did Terminator 3, yeah, Patriotry, how you doing, mate? Not said hello to you ever, yeah, how you doing? It's one of them, it's really late tonight. I'd say Mosto then for Terminator 3, just because, well, I don't know really. It was alright for its time. You know, it wasn't brilliant, 2003, but it wasn't the worst, was it? I'm one of them though where I like all the Terminator movies, because the Terminator movies, but I'm guilty of not getting into the, what's it called? The series Terminator. Oh, I can't remember now. Sarah Connor Chronicles. God, I don't know where that went. Mr. Lareem always missed these live sessions due to training. First one you've managed to jump on. Oh, good on you. It's a late one this. I was coming on at 8 o'clock, but I had my son, I was looking after him, and then he wouldn't go to sleep, so he's been a little weasel. He's only 3.5, so but we do need another trailer to revive boost everyone's, how can I put it, a bit more, to get a bit more hope in the franchise. We definitely need a new trailer. So normally around the time, it'd be the end of August, we'll get a trailer, but I think they need to release one a bit sooner, and they need to release one that gives us a lot more depth and a lot more story arc as well, and a lot more Arnold. Yeah, we definitely need something soon. But mid to end of August is when we'll get it, more than likely. Because there's this rumour mill. Who's believing all these rumours off the screenings and viewer and on and all stuff like that? Who actually thinks there was a test screening and it was real? Do you think they'll use the original T800 design, or do you think they'll remake it like in Genesis? That's Gaga, snatch my wig. Well, and I do know that they're keeping the same HK Hunter-Killer design for the drone. So if they're keeping the same Hunter-Killers, the flying Hunter-Killers design, then I think they'll keep the T2 design as well, to blend it. But what they'll do is they'll add more, like those rumours, or someone saw at the what's it called, CinemaCon screening, that there was termination units with like tentacle things coming off them. So that's either T1001s or a new termination unit design, or more mastered up weaponry. But T800 design, I believe, if they're keeping the HK, then they'll keep the T800. I hope they do anyway. Obviously, they'll probably polish it up a bit, but it'll look 90% the same, I believe. And I think that's the best HK design as well. Talking about Hunter-Killer designs, the Future War in Terminator 2, the HKs, they're the best design. That's one thing I did hate about, even though I like all my Terminator movies, I hate it with a passion when they try and streamline the HKs and add nitbits here and there to the termination units to modernise them and sleek them. And when I saw the Hunter Killer designs in Terminator 3, I was like, oh, what the... Because they're all chiselled off, and it's just a horrible design. But that's my opinion, you see. I don't like that look. I do love the HK look from Terminator 2. So... yeah, the Gears of War... Well, I've posted the Gears of War 5 T800, so... so Mr. El Reem calls bullshit on the test screen, and same here, mate. Alessandro Vitello, the new leaker, hacked the studio, apparently. I don't think it'll be that easy. I just don't. I mean, the effort they went to with filming, I reported on this when they first started filming. There was only giving the studio members and cast members the script that they needed for that time, and no more. No more, no less. It was given to them, do this part, and it was taken back off them. All cell phones, cameras and everything were banned. So if you was acting in the movie, you weren't allowed to take your phone in until you'd finished shooting and stuff like that. It was really strictly done, so I don't... how they've gone so lapsy-daisy after filming, it's crazy. But, you know, I could be wrong, and I don't mind being wrong. If I am wrong, I'm wrong, you know what I mean? But I call bullshit on the all these leaks, I really do. Gaga snatched my wig. Yeah, I hope the future war is longer as well. Apparently we're going to get quite a substantial future war. Very long-winded, and I don't mean long-winded in a bad way. I mean long-winded as in each scene's going to be quite prevalent. Is that a word? Yeah, it is now. Like the chase with the yellow truck, that's 20 minutes long apparently, the build up to that scene. The future war, we're probably going to get a good 20 minutes or so of that as well, because it's going to be introducing Grace. There's a young actress that is portraying Grace as a child, so that'll probably show her struggle growing up and her why she's been and how she's been implanted. Dead Addiction has donated to the channel. Keep up the good work, mate. Thank you very much. You'll see your name soldiered into the next video, my friend. Oh, I've tried to screenshot that. I'll just keep your name up there. So Dead Addiction, you'll be fighting the next war. If you've seen, I've got a new green screen now, and then your name will go up onto the next video, and you'll be helping in the battle with Unit 6. Cheers, buddy, for donating to the channel. Much appreciated. Alessandro Vitello, I have sources. What the hacker leaker said matched what I was told. Yeah, don't take this the wrong way, but I know you say you have sources, and I'm not saying you're a liar, bullshit, or anything like that, so don't take offence. It's just everyone seems to say that they have these leaks and that, but they can't really show any proof. There's no real evidence. So the people that are leaking, unfortunately, they're struggling to prove it as well. So and it's on them to prove to us, not us prove that we believe them. You know, it's on them to prove to us. There's no photos of inside the theatre. There's no photos of a physical ticket with barcodes that can be traced or anything like that. All it is the odd email here and there, which anyone can type up. I can type up a leak. I can email Terminator fans, or email myself and pretend that I've seen a leak. So don't take it the wrong way, Vitello. But yeah, was Vitelio getting a bit stressed? He was giving spoilers. Kick him, go. Well, it's not a spoiler talk, this, unless you want it to be, you guys. Let me know. Do you want it spoiler or do you want it no spoiler? Yes or no? Right, because if he's trying to ruin it for everyone, throw him. No spoilers, okay. Fair enough. If you're timing him out, have you got the power to throw him off completely? Hello, Richard Howard. How you doing, mate? Alexandra Vitelio, if you can see and hear me, don't spoil it, mate. It's not a spoiler talk, this one. Okay. I've asked him not to anyway, so no one kick him. And then, because I've got the power to do a bit more, so let him back on and I'll deal with it. Good, I'm glad, Richard Howard. Where you viewing from? Right, what's his name? Vitalio. Right, well, let me screenshot him. Right, block him, and then I'll unblock him later. Please, Unit 6. Thank you. Lancashire. I'll see you in the same time frame as me, Richard Howard. Glad to have you on board, mate. Mick Whelan has donated to the channel. Top guy. Keep up the hard work, mate. Thank you. Appreciate the donation to the channel. You are now a member of Unit 6. You'll see your name on the next video on my green screen that I keep playing with. It's great. But thank you, Mick. Muchly appreciated. All donations help. It helps support the channel, helps keep me being busy and all stuff like that. Is everyone liking my green screen thing? I'm having fun with it. I love it. I do, and I like putting the names of people that are donated to the channel on there, so they know that I'm grateful. So thank you. RDDR, love the video on the Reddit leaks saying that their dickhead's brilliant. Say it how it is though, innit? You know, people don't shy away from calling me fucking names on here, so let's have it, innit? No, test tube. No, you can't see a green screen. I'm on about my latest videos. Have you not seen your name on there, for one? That's done by my green screen, with the map and everything behind me. That's the green screen that I'm using at the moment. Yeah, see? I'm only teasing, test tube. You're one of the commanders at the moment because you're one of the biggest donators. You get, because you're such a big donator, you I actually took time for the top 3 to put your names up there, and then you've got a what's it called, a heart rate monitor next to you and everything. Each one has their own individual one. So very grateful to the people that donate to the channel. It does help out a lot. Well, it doesn't help out a lot because I haven't been paid yet, but I've just cleared it with Google now to start getting paid for doing my YouTube. So I appreciate everyone that views, everyone that subscribes, everyone that clicks like, everyone that comments, and everyone that donates to the channel. I love you all for it, honestly. It's kind of, even though I'm not the biggest channel in the world, it's kind of like been a struggle to get where I am, and it's but where I am is like a dream come true kind of thing. But it's harder work than it looks, but it's great. Dead Addiction. What if there was no John Connor to create leader of the resistance and to have him trained for the future war by Carl and his mother? So what if there was no John Connor, The Resistance sent back Kyle to create a leader of the Resistance and have him trained for... See, on about starting the loop. That'd be a good movie if you're on about starting the loop. Master Keith, what do you think of a prequel movie about Kyle Reese and the ending of him being sent back? I said something like that, you know, on one of my last live streams, that it'd be really good to, like you say, do a spin-off of, yeah, just Kyle Reese's story from childhood, and then you know, fighting through, because he's born in the future war, so fighting through the future war, getting to know John Connor but unaware that he's John Connor's father, and then the film ends where he gets sent back in time, because it'd be like a battle to get to the time displacement machine. So it'd be epic movie. They should really think about spin-off movies. Is probably think of doing these spin-off movies showing the future war and Kyle Reese's story and whoever else, because instead of trying to do the chase in present day chasing John Connor story arc, you know, try something different. Sorry if it keeps wobbling. This is because I'm reading comments. Who would play Kyle Reese though? We've always said Norman Reedus for John, haven't we? Well, a lot of us have. Who would play Kyle Reese? Hit me up. Let me know. Let's. Who would play Kyle Reese in the spin-off movie? So, small block 412. Terminator fans blocked me on Twitter because I made a comment that they didn't like. It went against what they were discussing. I wasn't mean-spirited at all. I love how you leave everything. Oh, love how I leave everything open for debate. Well, that's the idea, you know. It's all right saying this, that, and the other, but I like to ask questions as well, and then, you know, people hit me up in the comment sections. It's about, you know, how do I put it? It's about engaging with you guys, you know, about your feelings, thoughts, and opinions on the franchise, whether you love it or hate it. As long as you're being constructive and not being horrible, you know, there's no need to be talking nasty to people because you don't like their opinion. It's just no need for it. I've had one of them days today where there's been like, it must have been about 8 different people all being dickheads in my comment section, just being nasty for no reason. And it's like, come on, man, you know, get a grip. I'm thick-skinned though, so it doesn't bother me, but it's just like, really, if you're wasting your time being that mean about a movie and then throwing personal insults at me, why? Yeah, get a grip. But that's some people. I think it's deflection. People are having a shitty time or shitty life, and they just like to take it out on other people. John Hicks. The movie can be a combination of future war and T1 storyline, but without a paradox. We're on about a spin-off, aren't we? Yeah. Kyle Reese spin-off. Yeah. Master Keith. I actually really liked the guy they had to play Kyle Reese in Salvation, but I think he passed away a few years ago. Yeah, he got crushed, bless him, crushed in his own driveway. So he had a sloping driveway. He got out of his car. I don't know what car it was. He went to open his driveway gate and his car rolled onto him and crushed him and killed him, bless him. That's shit, that. So yeah, the bloke who played Kyle Reese in Salvation got crushed by his own car. What? Bad that. break the walls. How you doing, mate? But what's your viewer anon isn't a liar. Arnold ordered the script to be leaked to force the change, knowing the backlash would be bad. But did he though? That's the thing. Where's the proof? And this is not me popping at you. This is just me saying, in general, where is the proof of this? There is none at the moment. It's all speculation and, you know, show us some proof, viewer anon, the proper proof. You know, show us the inboxes off Arnold. Show us, you know, there's nothing like that. There's no, I've seen nothing that convinces me that any of it's true. You know, he was supposed to have leaked the script. I thought he was in a test screening. You know, Joshua Protree, he got blocked as well from Terminator fans. Why? Tommy Tanner, bring back Jai Courtney's Reese. Really? I know you're joking. Dead Addiction. I would love to see a T-600 as a main villain. They put a super intelligent Terminator chip into an old T-600 model, and the movie is him trying to upgrade or update his endoskeleton. Yeah, I like them. That's one thing I did like about Salvation. It's the noise that they made. You know, the when the pistons and servers moving. I enjoyed that noise. So no to Jai Courtney, everyone. Yeah, but yeah, I like the T-600 idea. I like that in the Infiltrator book where it's on about a hunter-killer that's ploughing through the future war, and then it basically it's a pointless machine apart from killing. That's all it's doing. It's programmed to kill, and that's it. And then suddenly, zoom, it comes to life. The most aware machine ever, which is Skynet, comes alive. The Skynet can literally transfer its consciousness through any of its machines. It's just, yeah, I love it. Great. So you could do that, have Skynet bouncing around in the future war through each thing. The future war is just the way to go. Dark Future book, interesting. That's Mr. Red Plaster. How you doing, Mr. Red Plaster? Dark Future book. I'm not sure what you're on with, mate, but redo the question and I'll have a go. I think all the Terminators in Salvation made that noise. Yeah, everything did. I loved that. What I'm saying is I enjoyed that noise. I thought that was a good sound. It was well picked. Uber YouTuber, how's the boxing going? And did you hear about the bare knuckle boxing fight between Paulie and Artem? Should be awesome. It's this Saturday. Link me up to something, please, Uber, and I'll follow up. Just anything to read out like that, and I'll get into it. But yeah, my boxing's going well, but I haven't been this week. I've been naughty, too tired. It's so easy to not go though. You know, it's a lot of it's a mental battle, forcing yourself to go. But when you're feeling under the weather, like because I'm doing my withdrawal off these tablets, it's like I'm doing Man Cave 6 live sessions in the near future where we talk about every and anything, so we can talk about boxing and all stuff like that as well. So look out for them. I'll advertise poster. Mr. Elream, fellow boxer, by the way, respect due, mate. Yeah, boxing, it's a good way to not fight, in all fairness. Ever since I've been a boxer, I've been more aware of keeping it chill, you know what I mean? And that's for the last 10 years. Yeah, got to chill. Uber YouTuber. Good man. Yeah, getting started is the hardest. Best of luck. Rocky music helps. Yeah, it's just getting off that sofa. Once you convince yourself not to go, that's it. You're kind of doomed. And ever since I had my brain surgery, I've kind of not got the same motivation. I still want to do my boxing. I still go training, but not as much as I used to before my brain surgery. Gaga snatched my wig. Can I just call you Gaga? Is that alright? Respect. So Gaga says, I think Terminator 3 was a good film. Can tell it's not like the others though. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thank you, Gaga. Respect. Yeah, I enjoyed Terminator 3. Like I say, I enjoy all the movies because they are Terminator movies. I'm guilty of not watching the Sarah Connor Chronicles properly yet. I just struggle getting into it because I feel like each episode's kind of a repeat of what the last episode was doing, which is getting chased by a Terminator, and you get a bit exhausted by it, and that's not, it's just me being honest. The real Mick Foles, how you doing, mate? Did you notice you was on the videos? My latest videos? If you say no, you're in trouble, because that means you've not been watching. Now, how you doing, mate? Respect. Yeah, good lad. Dead Addiction. Would you ever consider setting up a PO box for fans to send you items? I don't know if I dare. There's a lot of how'd you put it? People with a weird sense of humour out there. You get me? I've seen dude. I can't remember his blooming name now. He's a YouTuber. He doesn't post a lot, but when he does, he'll do a PO box, and the things that people send him is balking and everything. Yeah, so please no. I might set up a PO box one day, but I can hardly see the point. In all fairness, I don't think people would want to be sending much. Where are we at anyway? Xenophon 1313. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hello, lad. Riminators and all sorts. Riminator. Gaga, what's the PO box? Post office box. So obviously, it's not the best idea to give your address, your actual address, over the internet. So people that have big channels or something like that, they set up a post office box where people can send stuff, and then you just go to the post office and collect it. It's just so you don't give away your address. Test tube for a nice Terminator action figure for your little boy. Oh, appreciate it, Test tube. You have now become the second in command of the Resistance. I will make sure you're in the next videos for the foreseeable future anyway, for a while, because that's quite a few times you've donated to the channel, so respect. Honestly, it means a lot and it helps a lot as well. Yeah, the price of everything's shit, so yes, thank you, Test Tube, again for donating to the channel. Gaga, you're a bit slack on PO box. No problem, is it? It's just, yeah, that's what it is. Just a post office place so I can collect parcels and whatever. So I might do one. Shall I set up one? Shall I do that? Dead Addiction is asking, where did I get the Hunter Killer from? Actually, one of my subscribers. He was a fellow Lincoln lad, because I'm from Lincoln. And he says, oh, I've got a couple of posters, and if you want to get them and the Infiltrator book, I'll sort you out. And I was like, oh, nice one. So I met up with him, gave him a lift to an appointment he was off to, and he had like his bag of goodies, which was an Infiltrator book, posters, and that Hunter Killer. And then I looked on the internet, and it's like, blooming, nearly 80 quid for one. I was like, what the so yeah, spot on. So yeah, Craig Jones, he sorted me out, one of my subscribers. So just Google it, Terminator Salvation Hunter Killer model, and then you'll see it. So yeah, Test Tube, thank you for donating yet again to the channel. Honestly, respect. you are now second in command on the Unit 6. Where are we? So Dario Frigori, is it? Frigori? Hello mate, how you doing? My girlfriend has just been terminated in the bed. I don't know whether to say good lad or yeah, but yeah, respect mate. She can time travel and come back, can't she? So it's all good. Where are we at? So falls, yeah, do it. It's just so I don't give my address away, that's all. I wish it was 1991. Acts 20, what is it? Acts 238, Outreach. I'm just going to call it Outreach. It saves me wearing out my tongue. So, Outreach. Hello, fellow brethren. How you doing, bro? I'm assuming you're a bro. So, yeah. What is the second trailer? This is what's doing me in. Is are we gonna get? They're not gonna surely not going to give us another try and show us the action packed. Or they're going to give us more story base, aren't they? They're going to show us more Arnold Schwarzenegger, more story arc, and a bit more plot. I think they're going to give us something to chew on instead of like the last trailer. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Just the end of August can't come quick enough. Because it's a lot of people underwhelmed by the trailer. What did you love about the Terminator trailer? Because we're all Terminator fans in this room. So what did you love about the trailer? Dario Frigero, yep. I've got faith that the film's going to be great, mate. Outreach. So how do you feel about most YouTubers pretty much bashing the movie 100%? Well, it's up to them, innit? You know, that's their opinion. All I have against it, and this is my feeling, is if you're a genuine fan of Terminator and you're promoting hatred towards a franchise you love, that you know that can become very very viral, you know, and very very how can I put it? What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Well, people chew on hatred very easily. So if someone says something shit, and they watch a video of someone saying something shit, they think it's shit, and they tell someone else it's shit, who then tells someone else it's shit, and it spreads. And that's what I don't get about people that like the franchise tearing it to pieces the way they have been doing. And this is not at Terminator fans. I think they've been quite on the fence, in all fairness. They've been, you know, they've been very, very honest about their feelings. I agree with them saying that, you know, they're allowed their opinions. It's just there's other channels that have just torn it to pieces, and I've like watched them and gone, really that you've got that many subscribers and you've just attempted to terminate a franchise that you're supposed to like. It's come on, man. So Patriotry loved Sarah Connor, Uber YouTuber Sarah Connor getting out of the car kicking ass. Mr. Ream, is it El Ream or Ream? So he loved the Rev-9 and Sarah Connor. John Elk. I'm drinking something that's like a Red Bull, but cheaper. And trust me, I can guzzle a full one of these and still go to bed and sleep. But yes, I am naughty. But hello, John Elk, how you doing, mate? Right, Dead Addiction. I think I like this question. Do you think the Rev-9 has potential to be one of the most unique Terminators we've got? I've done quite a bit of research on the Rev-9, but I still don't know if the two halves are self-aware. I've dug into it quite deep as well, and I think they're as self-aware as each other. Yeah, they're definitely as self-aware as each other, but I think it's the power. That's what I'm not worried about. What I wonder about is does the separation then weaken one of the other? But I think the Rev-9 has got the potential to be quite surprisingly good. People are bashing it because Gabriel Luna doesn't look threatening enough. But how can an infiltration unit? Let's think of the T-1000 in Terminator 2. How unthreatening did Robert Patrick look when he knocks on the door at John Connor's foster parents? So unthreatening, it's beyond belief, because that's what an infiltrator's meant to look like. It's perfect. You don't want a big bodybuilder rocking. You stand out like a sore thumb. Arnold Schwarzenegger was. It's lucky that the T-800 actually worked as an infiltration unit. The idea, it's the total opposite of what an infiltration unit should be. Even though T-800 is awesome, it's not the logical choice of look, really, if you think about it, infiltration-wise. So I do believe that the Rev-9 has got potential to be really good. What I do think is the trailer, yet again, gave too much away. We all were speculating. We was told by Tim Miller that the Rev-9 splits into two. That should have been enough. They should have left what it actually looked like out of the trailer. I know they're trying to sell the movie, but they've got a bad habit of giving too much away. Definitely. And I don't understand the logic of trailer makers today, or people that produce trailers. The logic, I do not get their logic of giving 99.999% of the freaking movie away before you've even seen it. It's like some movies you can watch trailer 1, trailer 2, trailer 3, and you've near enough watched the whole movie before you get to the cinema, and I don't get the logic. I've never ever understood that. So, but yeah, it's I think the Rev-9's got potential to be quite a good, not good, quite an evil creature, quite an evil machine. I think it's going to be good. I love the idea. I think it was the natural progression forward to split into two using some sort of mimetic polyalloy and T-800 design. I think it was, logic, even though, yeah. Uber YouTuber who gave the Terminator the name Rev-9 must be Sarah if she saw the Terminator killing John, although Sarah never showed her the religious side before. Rev-9 will have been named in the future, so I don't think Sarah Connor's going to know it's called a Rev-9 or a Revolution or Revelation 9 until she meets up with Grace, and then Grace will tell her what it is. That's if Grace is aware what it is, because apparently there's paradoxes. Carl Hipperson, how you doing, mate? Regardless of the leaks, I'm still looking forward to it. It surely cannot be as Genesis as Genesis, yes. So at least the T-800 shares my first name in Dark Fate. Carl Hipperson, T-800 shares my first name in Dark Fate. Carl, got it, yeah, sorry. Fucking, that took me ages. Sorry, mate. Yeah. I think that's only the nickname now. I'm not even sure if it's actually really called that. Gaga, yeah. I agree that I think they showed the Rev-9's ability in the trailer because they announced it at CinemaCon. Yeah, I agree, but I do believe they should have just left it as an announcement and not actually shown it. That should have been something that we should have just, seen in the movie. Like I've just said, they give too much away. Why not? Why do we never ever get left to a treat? Hopefully, they don't give a plot twists away if there is any. Yeah, so Real McFalls, if the stories get made, where do you think the next two films are going to go? I think they're going to progress. Well, God, they probably won't, knowing what Hollywood's like, but they should progress towards. They should progress towards the future war. They have to. They have to progress towards the future war. They cannot keep doing the modern day or present day chase scene. It's just, you can only burn that candle for so long before it just collapses on you. Drunken Demon, hello, how you doing? John Elk, according to the trailer, it looks like Sarah destroys one of the Terminators with no problem with a bazooka. It's part of a 20-minute or so chase scene, apparently, according to CinemaCon, so it is quite a distance into the film, that part. So you could be right that she has destroyed one of the Terminators, we'll call it the T-800 section of the Rev-9, with a bazooka. I mean, machines are machines, a bazooka is quite a powerful weapon, so it wouldn't be such a shock if the T-800 section of the Rev-9 is destroyed on that part, because you're still going to have the mimetic polyalloy section. I'm calling it that because we don't know what it is yet, so I got told off for calling it liquid metal. Like, we don't know, but it's easier saying liquid metal than it is mimetic. But yeah, the mimetic polyalloy side carries on because she's bazookaed the living shit out of the T-800 section. So yeah, it makes sense. John Hicks, will HK tanks appear in the future sequence? Finally, because we haven't seen them since T2. Hopefully, yeah. Apparently, there's quite a few scenes of future war. There's their same model hunter killer that they're using, the same design for the hunter killers in Dark Fate as they were in Terminator 2. So assumption would lead us to believe that the T-800 design, that's if we're getting a future war that is Terminator, because it's if we've got revolutions coming back. So what kind of future war are we getting? Are we getting revolution units or are we getting termination units? Yeah, it's a lot I'm a bit allergic to this time travel shit. It kills my brain, even though I love it. Why did we delete Clockwork Cyborg stuff? Mick Foles has just terminated someone. What was he saying? Thank you for liking the hair. My son got his cut today as well, the same. I'm losing a bit, I'm receding a bit. I am nearly 40, so. Oh, because it was about 10 lines long. Oh, was he trolling? Tom Schlanker, how you doing, mate? And the scene with the Terminators coming out of the water onto the beach sounds amazing. Might be a dream sequence. Yeah, that was one of the rumours about the dreams that I did, the video. If it is a dream. Gaga, have I missed something about the dreams? Do you watch all my videos, Gaga? Because it's just on about most. Yeah, or one of the videos not long ago I don't know if to carry on. I'll stop there because it's a spoiler. Sorry. Yeah, we're not on a spoiler conversation today. I might go live tomorrow and do spoiler talk. Everyone that's here, can you just do me a favour? Like the video if you are... Yeah, just helps the channel out, liking the video. A lot of people not forget to like, but just, you know, forget to like. I watch videos and forget to like, so... Real Mick Falls, do you think in 5 years' time I'll be holding all the 3 films for this? No. No, I think in 10 years' time it's going to be one of them. It's because of everyone, a lot of poisonous YouTube channels disrupting and spreading bad vibes about the movie. Are we going to get the bums in the seats? This is not me saying the movie's going to be rubbish, because I believe the movie's going to be really good. But just because the film's good doesn't mean that we're going to get all the seats in the cinema filled, does it? You know. Mick Falls donated to the channel. You have climbed the ladder, mate, on the Unit 6. You'll be... highlighted in my next video. Nice one. I'll screenshot that so I don't forget. Thank you very much, mate, for donating to the channel. Everyone that donates to the channel, part of Unit 6, helps out a lot. So you either end up being part of my newest videos with my new green screen, or a moderator. So thank you very much, Mick Falls. Just on this live stream, mate, I'm just going to call you Mick Falls, because you've been on here for a little bit. So at the beginning of every other live stream, I'll call you by your full name, and then as we go on, I'll just call you Mick Falls. Is that alright, mate? Uber YouTuber. Either way, lads, TDF is canon. That's it. Yeah, it is, no matter what happens. Yeah, because if it's Cameron, it's canon, and that's how it is. It's that simple. He makes the rules, so if he wants to terminate everyone, he can. If he doesn't, then he doesn't, and that's how it is, and we've got to accept it. That's just the rules of the franchise. Hi, mate. There is an art of the Terminator coming out of the beach. It was released 4 months ago from a guy in our art station site. So there is an art of the Terminators coming out of the beach. It was released 4 months ago. You'll have to rewrite that, mate. I don't understand what you mean. CM, thank you for donating to the channel, my friend. Just let me screenshot this. Chances they are reshooting some scenes very high, and that's only because of most movies do reshoot scenes, and 2, with movies having this movie being so CGI heavy, sometimes filming a scene is done just at the wrong angle or something like that. So, you know, they'll be reshooting some scenes. Gaga, it is Junkie XL who's doing the score. To T800, hello 6, hello. So yeah, back to CM. Chances that they're reshooting scenes. So if you're on about reshooting scenes because of these leaks, I find it very, very unlikely that the fan base has stirred the pot that much that they're going to go into multi-million-dollar reshoots just because people don't like how it is. Uber YouTuber, breaking news. Brad Fiedel is now doing the score. I doubt it. He said he'd return to it if James Cameron asked him, Brad Fiedel, for the score. So, yeah. Yeah, I knew you was fibbing. Uber YouTuber. So yeah, Brad Fiedel did say that if he was asked by Cameron to do the score, he would do it, but he wouldn't do the scene by scene score. He would just make the theme for the movie because it's too hard work doing scene by scene apparently. So, but then again, it's if the price is right. Junkie XL has made music for Deadpool with Tim Miller, so that's more than likely why he ended up on this. G-Mork, Sarah seems too happy and not angry enough in the trailer to have had her kid killed. That's only that part of the trailer though. We're apparently getting a very, very hard, meaner, not as likeable Sarah Connor, so not that us fans are going to dislike her. People in the movie are not going to like her as much because she's going to be very, very mean and full head on, which I like the sound of. Drunken Demon, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I've had a long night because my son didn't want to go to sleep, so I had to lay there and convince him that it's night time for an hour. So yeah, one of them, and then yeah, I've just had not a bad night, just a nice chill night, but very, very long-winded trying to get my lad to sleep night. Terminator T800. I wonder will Terminator Dark Fate lead into another Terminator movie? Well, they said they're doing a trilogy. That's what they reckon they're doing. They've set it up for a trilogy, but they set it up to be standalone as well. So that's one thing I do believe, that they shouldn't plan for these sequels because it's just money making, not just make the movie, and then if there's a sequel to be made at the end of that movie, so Dark Fate, this is what they should have done. Make Dark Fate, and then if and only if it does well, then try and make a sequel off of it, not make 3 movies long. That's what I don't get with James Cameron doing all these avatars for so long. So all of these, he's made all these sequels, so it sounds like it's going to be very diluted, and he doesn't even know how well it's going to do just because everyone went mental about the first Avatar. That was only because it was one of the first proper decent 3D movies. That's why Avatar did so well. But then, that's just my opinion, and greed has taken over patriarchy, I agree. Just going back through questions, sorry. Carl Hipperson. All I ever wanted after T2 was a Terminator sequel set in 2029. Yeah, Future War. Is that too much to ask? And surely James Cameron and co would know that the film would be a success. It would. I'm exactly with you, Carl, that have they not got it yet, that Future War is the way to go. If they actually want to make some money, just do a Future War movie. Jesus Christ, do a Future War movie, for God's sake. Terminator 2 was that successful, that good, that you don't even need to explain a Future War movie as the sequel to Terminator 2. They could have just done it every child I know, every generation after generation after generation I know have seen Terminator 2 because the parents, like me, make the children watch the bloody thing. So you can go straight into a future war film. I'm very, very confident of that. And I think a lot of you will agree with me on that one. But yeah, there's apparently quite substantial future war, quite good looking future war in Dark Fate. This is, a lot of it is to explain Grace's existence, and there's a young actress that's going to be portraying Grace as a young girl. I've speculated that she's an I-950 from the books. That'll be where they've got the inspiration for Grace, mainly grown by Skynet or whoever, and you know, either the Resistance or Skynet. But you know my thoughts on that anyway. But yes, Terminator 2 was the best. Just going through questions. Master Keith. Avatar was shite. I don't even think his sequels will get made, to be honest. No, I didn't enjoy Avatar, if I'm being honest. Well, I didn't dislike it, but I've watched it 1.5 times. And the first time was in the cinema, and I've got to admit, I was trying to grab stuff with the 3D glasses because it was really good 3D. I've got to admit the 3D was really, really freaky. But apart from that, it was, not very memorable. About the only part I enjoyed was the introduction to the new planets or the new moon. And then when the big spaceships were coming down and they were fighting, that was about the only part that I remember that I enjoyed. But that's not me disliking Cameron, and I'm not saying the movie's crap. It was well made. It's just, I can't exactly say I'm looking forward to seeing an Avatar sequel, to be honest with you. I don't even really, no, it's something I could miss, you know, and wait for DVD or whatever you call it, download now. Michael Edwards, how you doing, mate? It's all good. I'm going to show your artwork tomorrow in one of my videos. I stole a bit of it for the thumbnail for this. Sorry. But your artwork is that good. I really thought it was good how you made the moon and then the sun and everything. I'll show it tomorrow in my video tomorrow. But yeah, Michael Edwards, how you doing, mate? Mirel Jubelik, is it? Ike, sorry. Who cares about a cowboy movie on another planet? Yeah. Uber YouTuber, knife, stabbing weapons, T1000, best ever. Predator movie set in World War II. John Hicks. It'd be interesting to watch. It's just, I think the only Predator movie people want to see really now is on the Predator's planet. I think want to see what the Predator's planet's like, how Predators get on with their lives and why they do what they do and, you know, be what they be. Whatever, I don't know how to explain it. Why they have to be the best hunters and everything, and because they've got quite good technology as well for what they are and how clumsy the hands are, and that's how if the Predators made themselves like that. I always think that about aliens as well, you know, not Alien the movie, I'm on about aliens, big grey men with long dangly fingers. How on earth do they make these blooming UFOs then? And that's the same with Predators. How the hell did they make all this decent technology when they've got all these Gaga opinions on the Resident Evil films? First one was good. First one was really good, and then they just got really, really shit. It's all green screen crap, innit? But that's my opinion. You know, there's no wrong in liking them. I enjoyed the first one though. I did like how, you know, everything gets locked down and everything just goes mental. Yeah, I did enjoy that. But it's are you gonna join me, people, for a man cave tomorrow where I just discuss every and anything? So we're, instead of doing Terminator Dark Fate discussion, we can talk about every and anything. John Hicks, do you think that the airplane sequence in the trailer was a little too much? Yeah, it was a little too much. Because we know it's green screen, I suppose, but apparently, yet again, this is from the creator of Collider, the actual Collider company, shall we say? Collider, who went to the creator of it, said the plane sequence was amazing. When they actually watched it all spin out and actually what it leads into, it's supposed to be really, really good. We just got a short snippet of the two planes colliding and the Rev-9 jumping from one plane to another. So it's like, to me, it wasn't impressive. But yeah, then again, it's. I think is it impressive? Is it not? It's one of them in it where are we so used to seeing stuff now? And I think the Marvel movies do this to us. Yet again, I say this. You get bored of a movie when a building can land on someone's head and they still survive when there's no stakes to the scene. So, but apparently the plane sequence in Dark Fate's really good. But the yellow truck chase scene's really good. Quite long build up to it as well. So, but yeah. So, do you want to join me tomorrow on I'm going to call them man cave sessions where we discuss every and anything. So if you want to talk about boxing, we'll talk about boxing. If you want to talk about anything, we can talk about that stuff. My biggest subscribers, the ones that have donated to the channel, you're going to be, because I've got green screen now, not here, but I've got a green screen and everything now, so you're going to get your names on the green screen as my commanders and infiltration, my resistance guys, so you'll be on the green screen and the select few at the end or beginning of the month. The top 3 to 5 people will be able to meet me for a Skype session where I'll Skype you or FaceTime you. We'll arrange so that you can inbox me your details for a like a one-on-one if you want to do a one-on-one FaceTime or a Skype session. Then the top 3 to I think 5 or 8 I can do. Those people will, if they want to, only if you want to, and we can do a FaceTime session or a Skype session. Carl Ipperson, if Dark Fate fails, surely it's the end of the franchise and the reboot and distant future would be the only way forward. Yeah, it's going to, Terminator franchise is definitely going to struggle if this fails. But I don't. This is my honest opinion. I don't think the movie's going to be shit. I think the movie's going to be really good. What I think the problem's going to be is we're going to struggle getting people in the cinema the way people are bashing the movie just because of this one trailer. There's that many YouTube channels bashing the movie, that many people being hateful in the comments, that we're going to struggle getting people to buy a ticket, basically. So that's what the movie's issue is going to be, not the movie itself. I actually have a lot of faith that the movie is going to be good, that some of the ideas are going to be quite creative, and the way they are taking it and the angles and the way they bring Sarah Connor back is going to be quite interesting and enjoyable to watch. I just think that the way it's being talked about, it's going to struggle getting the seats filled. But the next TV spot or the next trailer needs to do its job, doesn't it? Not like this last one. It needs to do its job properly. They really need to think about what they're sticking in the trailer. They really need to think about it as well. Else they're messing with it. If they don't get it right, the next trailer, I do believe it's going to struggle. One sec. Sorry. But yeah, I have all the faith in the world that the movie's going to do well. It's hopefully been thought out properly. Hopefully we do get the bums in the seats. Hopefully the next trailer is going to get people excited, because can you remember the buzz that was going after the CinemaCon? The buzz of, yeah, the Terminator, the new Terminator splits in two, and Sarah Connor jumps out of his car and blows it away to pieces and that, and everyone was so excited about it. So it is possible to get this excitement back. So we can do it. It's just hopefully they've got a lot. Hopefully they get the right people to actually make the trailers. There's a lot of idiots in Hollywood. Honestly, it's astounding how these people get employed to make trailers. Astounding. Just reading, sorry. Sorry, just reading. Yeah, so a lot of people didn't like the trailer because of the music. A lot of people didn't like the trailer because the Rev-9 jumping like a bloody... Well, yeah, the lack of gravity was just astounding. But yes, right, everybody, it's that time, I'm afraid. I'll answer this one last question from CM. If the leak is true, after John Connor is apparently terminated, why wouldn't Terminator's secondary mission be to ensure that the creator of Skynet, the creation of Skynet, he apparently retires? Yeah, it's just bullshit rumour. It's no... a termination unit isn't just going to quit like that. No chance. Why would you keep the mother of the resistance alive as well? So surely you'd have it programmed to terminate primary target, secondary target, and so forth. But Mikey Daniels, sorry man, we're just about to retire. Gutted. But I'm on again tomorrow night. So please like the video. Thank you to all my people that have donated. Thank you to all my Unit 6. Gaga, I will be on. This is tomorrow. It's going to be... Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a man cave. I don't know what to call it yet, but man cave 6, but male and female are welcome, obviously. But it's just we're going to talk about every and anything tomorrow. So we'll open the floodgates to talk about every and anything. If you want to talk about boxing, we'll talk about boxing. If you want to talk about... I'm trying to think of another film, any film, other film, just, yeah, let's have it, you know what I mean? We'll have a good old talk about every and anything. So I look forward to chatting to you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't already, please like the video. If you're not a subscriber already, please subscribe. Thank you to everyone that has donated. You will see your names in the video, so the people that donated today will be in tomorrow's video. So thank you everyone for joining me. A lot of respect to you all, for the people that actually take time out of your days, nights, evenings, mornings, afternoons to watch me rabbit on. So peace out, Unit 6.